What I really love and hate is technology. So this is an OMT or Orion MotorTech valve spring compressor. Yesterday all my troubles seem so far away. Yesterday I pulled this valve out and lapped this valve, and it was the wrong head. I have two sets of heads around here, and this was not the set of heads I want to use on the top of this crank, or cam I should say, or whatever, crankcase. That being said, if you're in the market for a rear, front and rear, come on. Head. It's a good one. This is part number 16725-99. Yeah, I guess I need to go a lot further down on that. I love-hate relationship for springs. Hate how squirrely they are, but dap of oil, or I mean, grease will make that sit in there a little better. Never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, it would have been nice if I could have got that to turn without turning. But it's going to turn the whole spring. Must have moved around on the bottom. God damn. Sorry, Lord. Really? Sorry. I don't need that shit my way either. Guess a little grease on that one too would help, but again, I didn't expect it to keep turning. The keeper on the top there, but it really wants to turn that keeper. hopefully. I will. It would be nice if, I guess I could put the turning on the bottom, keep the top from rotating. And then instead of butchering the top up, you know, doesn't look bad, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good either. So that's how that works. And we'll give it the dowel pen test, I guess. There's a, if I take a wooden dowel and I give it a good smack, it should stay. Let's actually put the right one in here today. I think what we'll do is we'll rotate this around and push from the bottom. Try to keep from spinning on the top. What's nice is if you look at these, now this is 17192-06. So they changed these designs on the keepers, and this is a front. Should hold in the vise a little bit better. Let's zoom in all the way, right? I still got to clean the bottom up on this one, but now I know why I saw the weird exhaust marks on the other one. And turning from the bottom isn't a good idea either, so we're going to turn on the top. And the reason I say turning on the bottom isn't a good idea, turn on the bottom will leave a scar on the inside of the valve, so we'll keep the keeper up top. But if you look at these side by side, I guess I can show you this. Clean out some of this crap. And I'm gonna know where to go with all the crap. Turn this on the door for a second. And let's just see if the keeper is a little bit smaller. Hopefully this fits over the top. So hopefully that with the ledge around that, it'll make it a little easier. This one, this was the intake. You can see it's all carboned up. I'm not porting it or anything. I guess I could if I wanted to, but I don't really have the skill to, number one. And then this was the exhaust. So this guy wasn't burning terribly. And then if you look at these side by side here, I'm trying not to crush these top hats and stuff. So they changed the keepers and go to like a beveled edge compared to this flat style. Springs actually look a heck of a lot beefier on the on this year head over here. Also, you lose the inner spring on this head. I'm not sure what the design function was there. And you can see the intake on this one wasn't terrible. However, this guy on the back end was burning black. So I did lap the exhaust on that one, so should seal better. I guess these had oil delivery issues too, of some sort or another, with the earlier models. Go figure. Harley Davidson have any type of issues? That's a rear. I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, the front on that is the same setup. So on the front part number, the front part number is 1672399. On the older model here, and I could have gotten duped on the engine altogether. I don't know yet, so we'll find out soon enough. The reason I say that is because I bought the case as a replacement case. The guy told me it was a TC88. I certainly hope it is. Hope it was. I bought that several months ago now. But as they always say, buyer beware. So we'll do the intake on this guy first. And the reason I'm just inspecting the valve guide seals and making sure they're in good shape. And I'm not sure if they should be. I don't know. Don't know a whole lot of anything. Thanks. That was a tire changer on my butt behind me. That was nice. Of course, finding anything, I mean, it's like a challenge. And of course, I lost my magnet, so oh, there it is. What the hell? And this magnet's got enough metal attached to it now. Seriously? Holy moly. The other thing too I noticed is and the valve keepers and the keepers themselves, they have 3 ridges instead of like the old galleys or the valve keepers. And I had 2 in that. So I'm gonna pull this one out gently, hopefully. I'll put a link for this valve spring puller. Or compressor, I should say. In the description. The only negative I have is that there should be some balls pressed into the side of those. This doesn't belong down here. I don't think I need that, but that's out of that kit, guaranteed. Oh no, that's definitely from something else, another project. So these were what came with the James kit. I'm not going to use these valves. There's a little play in that. It does appear there's a little bit of oil up in there. So you can see these are all carboned up on the back, so we'll clean those up as well. And then the seat itself doesn't look too terrible, but we'll lap it in anyway while we're at it. That was an intake. And same thing with these. You can pull these off, but I'm not. Oh, maybe I will. I feel like you should be able to just pull these off, but right? Negative. Don't be manhandling it. Well, the seat is worn a little bit. I was pretty sure that these just slid right off. And I'm wondering though, this actually might be a higher profile too, regardless, so just try not to damage them, but I'm probably going to end up damaging them. Almost. There we go. Lots of oil pulled up under that. So, lots of oil pulled up under that. I've got the wannabe hood rats coming through. And this thing's been sitting for almost 2 years now. It'll be September. It'll be 2 years, so it's May 16th now. And we'll replace them while we're in here. Alright. Different size on the outside of the hat bottom. Oh, shoulder's killing me. Remove the other spring too while we're at it. And then I'm going to have to, well, you know what? Biscuits. I really should have put the hat on after I put the tape on. I'll have to fill these in with, I'm going to fill these in with Play-Doh, and then lube it up, and then push it through. Since I forgot to go ahead and put that, should wait till you put your stem back through, put your tape on, and then push it over. In my case, I always work backwards. Duh. And I could probably pull that. I guess I can pull this off. I'll do it the way I should. So you put the stem in. Put your tape over this then, and then slide your cap over. Put this to the side. Let's turn this biscuit around. I need a different style camera. It is easier to do this if you mount it in the vise as well, in my opinion. Just make some notes here real quick though before I get too carried away, because I'd like to keep, not that it's going to matter because the whole bottom of this is changed, but this was an intake, so on that one. Try to keep it together, and yeah, for whatever reason they lost the double spring setup. And what would be really cool about this too is if it was like a slide action. You could just push it down on your valve once you get it close enough or lined up, or and all for entertainment purposes. All right. You saw the first one. I don't think you really need to see the second one, but not anywhere near it, am I? No. Biscuit. But at my elbow. Look deep into my elbow. What kind of view do you have there? Not bad. Whatever. It's actually a little easier than that struggle. Oh, slip on there. Drop it. Some backyard stuff here. Keepers are keepers, but I'll try to keep those separated too, as front and rear. Or in and out. Again. I think I'm going to end up modifying this little doohickey. You can put tape on the end of them too. That'll stop them from falling through. And I think I will do that. Matter of fact, can I see the tape or find the tape? Not the best tape, this kind of thing, but helps my carpal tunnel a little bit, you know? That spring is really extended for the exhaust, that's for sure. So doesn't appear to be any differences in them, but we will fiddle with my eye. I'm gonna write E on it. Set that over there. Hang this guy right here. Push this out. Inspect it. Clean that carbon up off that one. That one does have a lot of burn on it. And the back of that guy really needs to be cleaned up pretty good. We'll look at the seal itself. The seal doesn't look bad, but fully over to it so you can actually see in it and not my belly. Probably have to delete a bunch of yesterday's material for belly and booby porn, because try not to lean on that too much. There isn't a lot of space there to begin with, but I'm sure somebody has a better solution for pulling these up. Like under the lip of it instead of there's a little burnt there. This one probably doesn't look as bad, but definitely a lot of oil pulled up in there. I put the Daytona oil pump in this guy too, so it's supposed to go ahead and help push more oil through, but I guess honestly, yeah, well, I mean, probably wasn't getting by, but both of them seem like they're kind of clear underneath. Either way, we'll replace them with these hats that James put into this kit. I know there were some concerns about design, I guess, but let's clean these up. Do the old a lot of questions about the old heads compared to the new heads. There's no doubt about that. Now, I've seen guys do this in a couple different ways. It's hardened steel. I mean, one way I see guys do it, and I've been guilty of doing it this way too, is by putting the old Chuck method, old Chuck Norris method, that is. Ow. Really feel the pop in my wrists today. Could do the old taperoo job. You find yourself. I hear Sheridan working out on the treadmill. It's kind of funny. It's better than what I'm doing. Guess I shouldn't clean it right over those. We'll blow those off. They're not going in anything I'm putting on. Not even sure what you can see, so that's about what I do every Saturday, right? Seems like a Saturday afternoon type of thing. That carbon's really on there, though. I actually hate to do it, but I'm going to. We're doing fine. Woo, 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 woo. Don't ask. Holy crap. Oh, that shucked in there funny. Huh. I didn't even notice that till now. there's like a it's a ridge all the way up that. Still a pretty thick layer of carbon on that, but I don't know if I got any 2000 grit. Let's see. 1200. There's a pretty symmetrical set of lines there. Ooh. So. Don't mind the spit. That's a weird, pretty weird symmetrical lineup on that. Just getting dirt all over it. Well, sure that's better than what it was. Thanks. I still see it. It's like a, could be from maybe rattling around in there too, that valve. And I'll do the old valve lappery. Take the frog tape, huh? We'll take this guy here too and we'll chuck it up. Up chuck the boogie woogie. Yeah, I don't have one of those professional grinders and whatever else. I mean, somebody wants to send me one of those babies. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to them, but that exhaust valve looks a hell of a lot better, or I should say intake valve. Just the intake. Although it's carboned up pretty good too. Don't do that! Somebody stop them! There's so much carbon on the outside of that. Makes me wish I did have one of those fancy machines. trying not to get up there, but you can really see the carbon that's chunked in there. Should just let them sit in my gas or something overnight. Well, cleaning them's better than anything, I guess. Looking at the back of these, I mean, they were got some pretty heavy deposits. You can see. It's pulling the goo. Pulling the goo. Alright, well, where's the valve lapping compound? Let's throw a little grit in the back of this. Try to keep it off the stem. Top of the stem. Out you go. Good thing I got carpet right. Oh, we can see some silver now. It's amazing. Still got a big hunk, a couple big hunks. I know, it's supposed to be used in the seat, not there. I'd say I don't try hard. Figure one of them in there, right? There's a birdie. Oh, still a big hunk right there. Couple big hunks. Almost like new though, huh? It's amazing how hard that stuff sticks in there. Carbon. Sorry for the back of my head. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? So a couple high spots right there. Just ported it and I didn't even know it. There we go. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Backside still got some grub on it, but yeah, I will give it one more whack on the back. I don't know why I can't get it off that side. Coming out. Like spinning pottery, right? Almost there. I know I didn't spend that much time on the exhaust, did I? Someone had told me that the intake is more important, but don't know if that's true or not. What I should be doing, and I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with, was saving my hands from. One more drop, right? Alright, well, as good as we're getting with that. I know I said that like 3 times, didn't I? 4 times a charm. Good stuff. Alright, let's put it in the head and do the part that should always put a little bit of lube in there. I'm going to use some assembly lube. I have a little metal on my finger anyways, right? Wipe the finger off. I'm going to clean all these parts up as well as I can before I put them in, and then I plan on just running it for a few minutes and then dumping the oil and the filter out of it. And decisions when you have very limited space. And let's find her valve lever. I mean, well, we're into this 51 minutes already. Again, I'm sure somebody does it better. Honestly, I'm not concerned about the engine actually running. I'm concerned about the bottom end falling apart again. This is a terrible design. Burp, 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 burp. Oop. Yep. I don't want to fling it off like that, but I think that's a nice valve seat. I don't know if you can see it. If the camera's even focusing, don't really care. That's a good valve seat. That looks like a very sharp valve seat without taking it to a machine shop and having somebody oh, there's a little bit of carbon though on the inside, so we got to go a little bit more. Right in this section right here. We'll apply a little bit of fresh goo. I really wish these had more of a narrow. Wish they had more of a narrow exit hole, because And again, I guess the grit wouldn't get by. Yeah, you fudger sticker. Ooh. It just sounded terrible. Really sounded terrible. Wish there was something I could put down in there. Clean that out. Here we go. I'm going to get that grit stuck in there. That's it. It's all over. I can't imagine that the Harley Davidson dealership would do that for me. I don't think they're lapping shit other than dollar bills. There's still some pitting or something along that back. I think it's actually pitting. It's pitting in that. That's what that is. It's not it's some damage in there. Must have gotten a piece of debris. Yeah. Good enough. The seat on this looks great. It's unfortunate that there's definitely some damage to the back of the back of that valve seat there. I use a dirty rag because I like to try to keep those. I know you can't see it, but there's a tiny, tiny little neck right there. There goes the old nosy bird. Got some nosy birds in this neighborhood, man. Hate it. So, let's and if you were wondering what I did there, with that piece of paper towel, I took it and I ran it down through the center of this hole, this valve stem, because I could feel a little grit in there. I didn't want to turn it with the grit in there. Though the stem, everything else should go ahead and take care of that. That was why I did that. And honestly, if I felt compelled, what I'd do is I probably would take this and have the valve seat ground out a little bit. I mean, it's definitely got a very, very small nick in that one. So let's try the back side, and we'll do the same thing. We'll try to chase this hole with a piece of paper, and where's my valve stem? That's the one I just lapped, isn't it? Yep. Put that on the dirty counter. Sure. We'll put a little lube on here, and if I can, pack this down inside the valve stem hole. It's literally just to sweep it out before. It's kind of like a muzzle cleaner, you know? A muzzle loader. I mean, you can usually feel if you got something in there, so we're I've probably done 50 valves with this compound. Lawnmowers and blowers and other crap. I bought this off of Amazon as well. And because the carbon is built up on that guy, I think I'm going to have a hard time. Should have really done a better job at cleaning the bottom of that valve. So we're going to struggle with this one. Yeah, good gravy. Should have hit that until it was cleaned out good. Watch me struggle for your simplification, I guess. I think we're gonna pull this valve out. We're gonna do that. Where'd that tape go? Where'd that tape go? Where'd that tape go? It's not in front of me. It's underneath something. Hose goes. we're going to go ahead and crap, what did I do with that tape? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna shine this one up a little bit better because that's pretty ridiculous. Hard to rip tape. Not the best tape job there, that's for sure, but hopefully it's enough to protect my stem. And we're definitely going to, don't even know what is that? Hunk of grass, go figure. Not the good kind either. Can really see where that layer is. Can still sort of see it. It's almost gone. Wow. Still there. Almost though. That's either a layer of damage or a layer of carbon. I don't know, you can see there's just a layer right there. Whatever the case be, should be easier to get that to stick. It is like it's a layer on the outside. Or it's coated in something. Oh, that chocolate's ripping through. Good gravy. Can read the number. There's a number on the back of this stem. It says something 05, 18. It's actually a part number, dang it. Can't believe that. D for dumb. Davidson. Hardly. And I feel like that hole's probably clean enough. Drop this down. Clean my finger. Hopefully all that for better grip on there. Still feel like there's still we're going to say good enough on this one too. So could definitely go a little more. Someone out there is going to be complaining about that, that's for sure. So. Seats look good. Again, this seat might have a little damage in the back of it too. I can see, but it's very superficial. Could just be dirt too for me. Oh, I'm not on this. I miss my Saturday morning cartoons tomorrow. Taking the dog out for a field event. Some people, oh, you did put enough no button in there. God, just son of a. Try to get any dirt out of there I can. And I'll have it. An appropriate tool for a specific job. Yes, it is. Holy crap. Garbage. I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna do the same thing with this guy here. Move the paper. When you don't have a very clean environment, this is what you do to go ahead and get by. Trying to find the cleanest towel out here. You know, those guys are like, oh, we got this great workshop, you know. And then the fun part comes in, trying to put that back together. If you stuff a towel under there, it won't come it won't come flying out. Yep. We'll watch our F-bombs there. Priorities. Give enough of those out today. And I'll pause this a minute and grab some stuff. Guess while I'm at it, I probably should. Jeez. Missing everything. Just can't find nothing in that junk. It's a junk pile. There it is. Still wool. And I just put dirt right back down in there. This one I could have probably hit with this. It's very, very light. Scotch-Brite pad. You can see there, it's barely doing crap. This brush is too gnarly. Don't want to use that brush. There is damage there. The hell? Is that a machining issue or is that? Looks like. Did somebody have that bolt off? Quality control at the factory, we can tell. This is the first time these heads have ever been off this unit, by the way. So. There's definitely a crack. Looks like almost like a machining error. And then a crack here. So, you know, there's another great quality control feature at Harley. Guys with their third or fourth wife and their fifth or sixth beach home. And people like my dad who were hard workers. And could have taken advantage of people but never did. At least to my knowledge, taken advantage of people in business situations, that is, and maybe in life in general. seemed like a pretty good dude. High quality morals for the most part. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't an enemy of his own person, but he tried to take care of everything that he worked hard for. So I would say that is a indicative sign of poor quality or craftsmanship on Harley Davidson's part, or just engineering in general. Maybe it's an engineering issue, but it almost looks like, to me, it almost looks like the machine that does the tapping came up too high or didn't get in there right. Or it could have been a part somewhere else and somebody else damaged it, but I know he didn't take it apart. Yeah, he took pretty good care of this thing, and it's a shame because I didn't realize that this was a failing point for Harley. And I bought it from Mom. The first thing I did with it was change the oil and put everything Harley Davidson on it that was supposed to go on it. Harley Davidson oil, Harley Davidson filter, you know, the stuff Harley Davidson owners do. And I've owned Harley Davidsons before, but it could be that I'm partial to the Evo engine, you know. And we'll be right back. Alright, so try to get a good wrap on one of these. Probably could have been a little thinner. I'm about to find out. And then same thing, you want to put some assembly lube over that son of a biscuit. And see, that's exactly what I was trying not to do. Get that tape stuck in there. But it's not all going to come out. So this is why sometimes I just don't even bother with the tape, because it'll just get stuck in there anyway. Now will it burn out? Sure, it'll burn out. Do you want it to burn out? Probably not. So here we go. God damn it. Oh my God. Just wrecked the shit out of that seal. No problem. Still a piece stuck in there, I feel like. Try to do things the right way. Go the wrong way. Especially when you're entertaining the masses. Feel like there's still tape in there. And the reason you don't Yankee tape. Fuck it. Oh, man. This seal will be nice and worn out before it even gets to go ahead and start going. Oh, well, probably was good until I went ahead and ruined it. Well, I had gotten all the tape out of it, and I felt like there was more tape in there. So, good job. That's usually how I roll. Now, whatever I did with the other hunk of tape I had. Phenomenal, Ryan. Good job. Good job. Terrible part is I had I did have all that tape out of there, and I didn't think I had all the tape out of there, and then I couldn't find the tape that I was looking for. This packing tape is really terrible, honestly. Play-Doh works a heck of a lot better. This packing tape barely has any stick at all. So Shane, it sticks to itself no problem, but sticking to anything else is pretty much next to nothing. So great Scamazon purchase. And to be honest, I'm ready to just throw the cap on and call it a fucking day. Sucks I had it on there right the first time and then doubted myself. I hate when I doubt myself. I really do. It sucks. Get tired of doubting myself. Doubt myself a lot. I doubt myself way too much and I get angry about it. But, you know, God has a really funny way of telling you things. One is that you probably just shouldn't be riding a motorcycle at all. And two is that I should listen to my instinct the first time around. Which is really a shame. This stuff. Not that I didn't already do all the damage to begin with. So, that's how it should be done. But I'm sure I already ruined this seal to some extent. Wouldn't doubt it. Let's see if we can make the second one. Let's see if God dropped the sticky part down. No. I say God because he's supposed to be in charge of everything, right? Some dudes out here trolling the jet ski. I have like 100 million little pieces of tape around here. I'm never good at wrapping Christmas presents either, so. I shut the door so people don't stop and ask me questions. I'm trying to concentrate. So maybe hat number 2 will go on good. Right. Without damaging it. Well, better than the first one. And now back to the intakes. This is the intake. And we'll press that guy on there. At this point, your valve should really just stick in there. I'll roll this around a little bit. That cracking you hear, if you heard it, was in my shoulder, because I probably need a shoulder replacement. And these were on the intake. Love it. And there's no way that you can push these down any other way than by doing it this way. Just warning anybody out there who thinks they can do it without this, without a tool. Gravity. Does it look like it's sitting down? Yep. Grease or assembly lube in this case would help too. And because this top one Seems like it's still pushed down. I know you're all just waiting to see me drop this thing, so hang around. See? What in the heck? Oh, I don't know why those keepers don't want to fit on there. But they do not want to fit. That one looks like it wants to go right there. But the spring is not. So, yeah. So let's go grab some grease so we can keep that thing still. I should know better than now. I wish the stomach would go away. Fudgy sticks. You know, God, this carpal tunnel crap. Well, now I lost two. I should say one of them down on the ground. We're going to remove this guy. Now they're both on the ground for sure. We're going to take these two. Hopefully. Put them on the right direction. Nope. Real struggle. I don't know why. Probably because I'm angry. I'm angry that I have to do this. Period. Especially when you try to take care of crap, you know? And when you take care of crap and then it breaks on you, it's really disheartening. Especially things like this that can't easily be fixed. I mean, this wasn't a day project, you know? Maybe for somebody who builds engines on a day to day. This is a day project, but someone who doesn't have the dexterity left either in his fingers. And I shake because I want to stab something. Preferably the engineers that were coming up with some of these ideas. Still seems like that one's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Thanks for hanging along for that journey. Now, pause it so I can find the trapper keepers. The valve stem keepers, I know. Hang on. The other thing is, too, I'm poor. Poor as crap. I guess some crap is rich, but for fertilizing, you know. But My crap is not rich. It literally took me like 15 or 20 minutes to find that on my dirty brown floor because, you know, rich kids, they have nice stuff. Nice areas to work in. Spoiled rich kids. You know the kind I'm talking about. The ones that had the, brand new YZ 125s, and you got the good old crappy. Oh, be thankful for what you had. Be thankful for what you had. The one that broke everything in your body. I know you guys are just camping out to see if I drop this thing. I'm getting there, don't worry. Drop it. Drop it. Why can't we all just get along? Disparities. Resources. Women. War. What is it good for? Hey, how do you like that? Get the handle. Well, just tighten it up a little bit. To better entertain you. Still a chance I might drop this. Subscribe, watch me do dumb stuff. I just don't understand it. I can't even hit 1,000 subscribers. Guys out there who fart in cans and shit like that. Hopefully I'm not digging under the head. Some chick farts in a can and she gets $200,000 a month. I show you quality content on how to go ahead and fix your stuff or ruin your stuff. And I'm the a-hole. Whatever. Go watch that girl fart in a jar. This is why the grease works very well. And these needle nose pliers have just enough magnetism to them that they pick up all the little debris that's around. I said hang out long enough, you're going to watch me drop it. Let's use the hip. Just think I got to do this to a whole another side yet. I feel like we're definitely down low enough. But there we go. That'd be nice. This would be nice. Not even sure what you see, but I really don't care. Probably because you don't subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe now. Subscribe to watch my dumb shenanigans. Yeah, must have gone up inside there with the tool first, huh? Looks like it. Yeah, suck it. Stuck around to watch me suffer. Yeah. Now we're gonna do the next best thing I know you guys like to watch. Manipulating the head. Woo! That tape stuck to my shoe now. Ooh, that's sharp. I like sharp. There's trash in those heads. Oops. Look, I'm going to tell you that the gasket does more damage to a head than a wire wheel does. You can actually see where the head was permeating. The gasket was actually permeating into the metal. I can barely take the carbon off in the direction that I'm going, so if I switch it up, obviously you can see I can take a lot more meat off. opposite direction. You can see that it's gonna eat in, bite in there. Let's see. I don't know where my other wire wheel is. Hoping that those pieces will break off there, but you can see exactly where the gasket was sitting at the whole time. Isn't that amazing? Great quality control. Let's see if I can find the old lapping compound and try the lapping compound trick. I run it through a mill, I guess, and that would be ideal. Get it going through a mill, and if that were flatter, we could maybe get love to have a mill. Wish I would have been a machinist. Hindsight, could have really done a lot of neat things, but believe some of those pieces are still hanging on. It's unbelievable. Almost. And we're about done. Alright, one last spritz. And that to me is a good head. I'll blow it off a minute here and get some of the debris out of it. And we'll move on to head number 2, and hopefully head number 2 will go faster than head number 1. I'll put this somewhere safe, I guess. Right on the floor seems like a good spot. This other one, let's see, I don't think I started this one at all. And top needs to be clean. Oh yeah, I did. I started cleaning the bottom of this one. Did a better job, honestly. This one does not have the same burn on the front. Oh, shite. We're missing an exhaust stud, though. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to buy a new exhaust stud, or find the exhaust stud that was in there, and reaffix it. That sucks. I think I may go buy some stainless steel ones of these as well. Should have bought stainless steel exhaust studs. Pulled all the exhaust studs out. And this was a rear. I probably could have guessed that just by looking at it. Carboned up pretty good in the back end. Oh, this is not the right head though. I gotta hide that head. I gotta stop playing with that head. That head is not the head I want to use. Good grief. This is the head. And this is also a rear. And this one is missing a intake screw. So I'm sure it's in the box. Did we clean the bottom up on this one? This one was cleaned up on the bottom already. Same thing there. Well, it's just do that real quick. I spent a lot of time on this one. This one doesn't look quite as trash as the front one did. It's because the front one got hot. You can see the difference on the material. Hi. Front one got hot. That sucked. It's because that cam blew out of it. Had that cam not blowing out of it, we wouldn't even be doing this crap right now. This one hopefully will go a lot smoother than the first. So. Oh, I love when they hit the floor. It means I get a little Easter egg on it, you know? Love when I have mower belts falling down. It's like an unwanted visitor in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. What would have been nice too is if they would have given you some type of flat to grab in there, or foot. Yeah, that's what you wanted to do. There's another Easter egg hunt. We'll write, that was intake on this. Again, I don't think it matters that much. And we're not reusing these seals because they're worn anyway. You can see how nice and carboned up that guy is. It took a little while to clean that one. Do wish I had a glass beater right now. There's no doubt about that. And I'll give you the business end on this view. Got a nice exhaust gasket to pull. I said the foot on the bottom would be phenomenal. Maybe I'll figure out if I can design something to screw or find something. The amazing part is when you leave a knife out. I'm sorry if you've been looking at that crooked the whole time. I don't really care. I do, but I don't. Because you don't care. So I don't care. So we all don't care, right? And that's the exhaust. That's a crazy spring. That spring is crazy. And I know they have like upgraded springs. Like I said, by the time somebody gets done messing around with a Harley Davidson, it's not a Harley Davidson anymore. It's Screaming Eagle or that other RevTech and some other, brand. In this case, it's James Hardy stuff, James gaskets or whatever. So it'd be nice if I had a foot in the bottom of that. And that kit, that would be phenomenal. Well, I don't think I need to mark it because I wrote N on the other one. So, and yeah, that gasket also feels. See, it feels a little. Yep. So let's pull these. Let's see how much leaping and leaking we had going under here. When I lean on these, try not to lean too hard. Well, by the time I get done leaning on that, there won't be any surface left, so let's throw something in there to give it some protection. Yeah, let's try. Shoulder. What is a shoulder? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, great. This guy's really stuck on there. Definitely stuck. Good gravy. Well, that guy's like fried on there. Sorry, I keep kicking the camera. Good grief, it's baked on there. It is definitely baked on there. It is cooked on there, and damaging stuff there. Holy moly. That thing was cooked on there. Wow. Yeah, I got a nick in that. That wasn't good. And then a couple nicks there. Not good. Somebody will be like, oh, look at that. Hopefully no one else ever builds this again, but we'll offer some protection on the front. Front should come off a little bit easier. Like, should be able to go ahead and do it this way. And I guess I've had a better pair of pliers in here. I don't know where my smaller ones are, so get that so I can find my smaller ones. I have to figure out how to clean that gasket surface. or that was cooked on it. So is that an oil issue? Not enough oil coming up in the back of this to heat it up. It is the rear, so I mean, you know, air cooled. Funny stuff about air cooled is, you know, if you put a cylinder behind the other cylinder, dumbasses. But it's a Harley. It's a Harley Davidson. It's not a Honda. Believe it or not, Buell, while working for Harley Davidson, innovated a lot of nice designs in the Evo engine. And in addition to those designs in the Evo engine, like reliability and stuff, he went off on his own while still with Harley and made a liquid cooled engine, which is pretty cool. Rotax, I believe, had provided the engine. There's a ding right there. Yes, really bad designs on these. Said it before, Briggs & Stratton and Kohler have better twin engines than this. Kawasaki makes a pretty mean engine too, so they've been around for a while. Hate to say it, but America really lost the game here. It's a Harley, brother. Brother. Weird thing is, I feel like the American dream went from owning a home to owning a motorcycle or boat. Or if you run a service long enough, I guess, and commissioned. A Harley? No, that's just kid, guys. Relax. And ladies. Definitely one of my regrets in life. It's not going and serving. So I gotta figure out how to go ahead and get that cleaned out. It's really rubbery. Really hate to run anything metal along it. Unbelievable. That rear seal, I mean, I think it's, it's in the back. It's hot. I mean, that's, a lot of logic there. So you got a rear seal in the back of the engine where it doesn't get any air. You got a motorcycle design flaw with sumping issues apparently. Cam failures. There's a material fail there, it looks like. Oh, sorry. Not really. I almost wish I had one of those things that for cleaning pipes and plumbers. Still a big hunk of it right back in there. It's very frustrating. Almost. A little bit more. I think we got it. There's so much dirt down in there. Yeah, so we're gonna blow these out outside, I guess. Some point here to try to get all the dirt out of these. Grab a clean paper towel, jam a stem down through there. Try to clean up some of that goo along the way. Wrapping these out. Is that exhaust? You all right? You okay? Hello? You okay? is. Oh. Get any foulness out of there. We'll pause it. We'll lap these, clean them up before. Where'd that other one go? What really sucks is when you get the wire wheel caught in your shirt. Oh yeah. After. And then we're gonna lap them now. 2 hours and 28 minutes later, at least as far as the recording time goes. That does not include the lapping time in between. So, after, really smacked the crap out of my stomach with the wire wheel. That was nice. Wiring lessons. This one could have probably spent a little more time lapping. But I didn't have a compression issue. I had a... oh yeah, is it 1 p.m.? Oh, biscuits. It's 12:30. Cannot forget that. I could have probably kept lapping at that one, but... like I said, I didn't have a issue with... that. Although, don't look. Trying to see if that's a ding or carbon, but it looks like a small ding. Some dirt got up inside these and something hard enough. Maybe a piece of carbon knocked loose or something at one point. I'll pull this over and you can kind of see where. Good enough. Always close your eyes. That's what she said. Cleaning holes. feels like that. Just felt a little gritty. That feels better. Let's see. Biscuits. Cotton ball would probably work very well too. Or a Q-tip, you know. I've had a much more organized life and garage and focus. I'm sure that all sorts of things will be spectacular, but I don't. And that's why we end up with what we end up with. And the back one actually burnt. Burnt to crisp. Try to get whatever's underneath the underside of those. And, if you got fat mozzarella sticks, good luck. Wish the best for you. There's still part of a seal up in there. I find my other hats. Put them somewhere safe. Somewhere they wouldn't get wrecked or stepped on, right? No. Absolutely 100% put them somewhere safe. Bag on a toolbox. Doubtful. Thought I had them all up on here, but yeah, you biscuit. Biscuits. You know, I wish I had some good tape, some really quality tape. it would be nice if I had the hats in my hand, so I could actually do that before the tape rolls off there, but heck if you can find anything. So let me pause it again. Well, at least you didn't hear me doing my doodah how I'm a retard song the whole time, huh? Because that was stupid. You fucking son of a bitch. Fuck you. I fucking hate tape. I'm not going to edit that out of there either. I fucking hate dirty rags. I fucking hate dirty shops. I don't think so, but I do. I hate that. This tape that I have is not consistently sticky enough to stay on that. So try again. Try again. Be nice if it'd stick to itself. I'm ready to go ahead and get a little heat on it and make it melt. Yeah, that fucking sucked. Just like a fucking pig. You heard it fucking completely destroy that seal, so what are you gonna do? Gonna run with it now. I'm pulling it off again. Thanks. Really ought to go ahead and complain to this company about this tape, that's for sure. This tape is terrible. It has very little sticking power. At least to what I need it to stick to. It doesn't help that my fingers are all greasy. But hopefully this one goes a little better. Yep. It did. That was better. That was terrible. Probably ruined that seal. Must have had some lube on it, I guess. Whatever, but I guess a foot in the bottom would be nice. Phenomenal. And if it had a foot in the bottom, you could rotate on that foot instead of rotating on the top of the spring. And completely dissolving herself of this crap. Because, I mean, you know, it's a spring. God dang it. It's so crooked right now. And a foot in the bottom would definitely make this thing balance out a little bit more. And it would allow you to spin up here instead of having to spin the whole dang thing. Having a couple different size feet for the bottom of that would really help to equalize this. Already awkward tool out. Oh, you biscuit. Gravy. So that's that. 3 hours later.